A Liverpool legend has left the football club. Roberto Firmino has gone to join with Messi at PSG. But we did get £52 million for him. So, I'm not really complaining. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 18th episode of the FM22 Liverpool Beta Save with me, Raxol FM. With today, we are in the January transfer window, which is first and foremost the most important thing. And then we are versing Chelsea and Manchester City in two insanely important games in this year's Premier League season. As you can see down there, they are second and third place behind us by 8 points. So we need to make sure that we win both of those matches to stay ahead of both of them. If you guys are excited for today's episode, please make sure you smash the like button on today's video, as well as subscribing to the Raxol FM YouTube channel. And instead of asking for a like target today, I want you to please, after this video, go check out my Salford City save. It is such a great start to a brilliant long-term save for me on this channel, and if you could go watch the first episode, smash the like on it, and watch the second and third and fourth video, smash the like button on all of them as well, it would mean the absolute world to me. So if you can do that, I'd really appreciate it. Since last time we saw each other, we have done not a whole lot of football, but a decent amount of football. Actually, no, a whole lot of football. I just remembered I did the whole World Cup. If you guys didn't see that video that I made on the England World Cup journey, you can click the icon up above. And that was where we covered what happened with the World Cup. And in the end, spoiler alert for that video, if you don't want to watch it, England has won the World Cup. So we got quite a few people with medals there, so we'd love to see it. And then after that, we came away with an 8-0 win in the Premier League, a 3-1 win in the Premier League, a 3-2 win in the FA Cup, which was very touch and go right to the end, and then a 3-0 win in the Premier League. And we're in fine form going into this game against Chelsea, so hopefully we pick up yet another win. Let's jump into it, and let's go over the transfers that I've done, actually. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff that I need to cover in this episode. We haven't signed any players, but as we just said before, we did sell Roberto Firmino. He has gone for a very good fee. You know, we're not playing him that much. £52 million for a 31-year-old. I'm more than happy to take that. Naby Keita has also left the club to go to PSG. Now, this one I'm a wee bit sad about because we make a massive loss on him. We didn't use him that much in the save, but he was a good rotation option, but he didn't want to sign a new contract, so I was just like, oh, we'll get rid of you then. And then we've also gotten rid of a youngster in there. So for this transfer window, we've got £65 million to spend, and as this is the last season in the save, I'm definitely going to try and spend it, boys and girls. We're going to find someone to bring in and hopefully improve our squad. This is the team that we're going with for today's game. Actually, it is not. I need to adjust it and make sure we have the best 11 we can possibly have, and that is looking perfect to me. Martinez is straight back to goal scoring form, 15 goals now in the league campaign. He is pushing for that top goal scorer, and I'm very, very proud of him after having a very average, shaky start to the season. He's turned it around, and hopefully we can get another win by beating Chelsea today, and I'm thinking this might be the way to go. I think it's just more intelligent. It will keep us more solid. Can Barella play in that position? He can do a job. He can absolutely do a job. And we'll stay on a balanced mentality. I don't want to be caught out by a very good Chelsea side, especially away from home, just because I'm being a wee bit overly cocky. So let's jump into it finally. Let's first Chelsea, and let's hopefully beat them, as they do have a very good team, so it could be a serious competition. But not a whole lot of improvement has occurred since last time we saw them. I mean, they've got a new centre-back, Demiral, but yeah, aside from that, nothing has changed. Still playing Pulisic at right-back, which I still think is dodgy, and we're winning this game. It's because of Pulisic being at right back. I'm just throwing it out there, boys and girls. I think that is certainly a contributing factor, but I think another contributing factor is the fact that Musiala is one of the best players I've signed in this year's Football Manager. He is incredible. So young. So good. So just good. He just is good, isn't he? That XG does not suggest that we should be up, but I'm more than happy to be up. Let's not concede, though. Oh my goodness, we've conceded. Ben Chilwell gets the ball, just knocks back to him. And to be fair, our goal was quite against the run of play. Of course, we're bringing Henderson on there because of picked up an injury to Barella. So now the game is all tied up, as it probably does deserve to be. Both kind of average goals. We've only had one shot to their 4, so maybe the substitute of Henderson can help us just claw our way a bit back into it so that we can actually see some highlights coming our way, as this one could again be going Chelsea's way. They're knocking it around, playing it very deep, and surely it's our chance now. You know, if they're going to panic, give it to us like that. They deserve to concede a goal. They deserve to see at least a shot going in towards their goalkeeper, and it comes from Kete, but it goes above their crossbar, and it was never that worrying. And I think the XG that we do have is kind of worrying me, because it's clear that we're not having the greatest goal scoring opportunities out of the 6 shots that we have had, and that one would very much increase our XG as Salah is from point blank range and misses the target. You love to see it, don't you? We've certainly dominated this game in the last half of the first half, but we're not ahead just yet. But if we keep playing the way that we are right now, I think we will actually do enough to come away with the win. Oh, come on. I am happy with the performance. This is away from home against Chelsea. You can't be mad at me for that. I've actually thought about that one. Come on. Of course, I don't need to be hard on you all the time. Could you just... Okay, fine. I'll demand more then. If you really want some negativity in this club, there you go. Demand more. For goodness sake, boys. Come on. Grow up here. You don't need me to yell at you just to... You should want to win the game regardless of whether or not I yell at you or not. You should still be fighting for the badge, fighting for the club every single game. Martinez is clearly not really fighting for the club here, as he has had just about nothing to say in this entire game. I'd say he has had absolutely nothing to say. We haven't seen anything from him, but we could be seeing something from the substitute, Diogo. I finally got it down. Diogo Jota. We don't see anything from Diogo Jota, but I don't mind when Mbappe is putting it into the back of the net, and we are now 2-1 up. I don't see a situation where we lose this game, but we do need to do quite a bit to still hold on and get all 3 points. A 3-pointer against Chelsea away from home, that's such a good result, especially based off the form they've been in recently, the position they're in the table. Like, yeah, we're doing a very good job here to be 11 points clear of the teams below us, but we just need to close this game out. And Alexander-Arnold is going to come off to try and help do that. Gomez can come on the right-hand side, and that's all I need to do as a tactical mastermind manager. Let's just hope we don't see any more highlights. Oh no, of course we see a highlight. And of course they win it back. But to be fair, we win it straight back. And Gomez plays it up to Salah. This could be another chance for us. I think it is. Jota is through, playing it back in. Mbappe gets his shot blocked though. But I think that's the end of the highlight. It is, thank goodness. Oh, for goodness sake. Do we need to see another? I think it's going to be ours again. But it doesn't need to happen. It creates a serious amount of, adrenaline in my body that to be honest, I don't like. I don't like the adrenaline in my body. And actually, it's not going to be our chance because we've given it away. Kante, Pulisic, Thiago Silva, back into Pulisic. Okay, they're knocking it off. I acted like that was like right around the goal, but no, it's still in their own half. So they've got a couple more decent passes that they need to make before they get anywhere near us. We've headed it back to the goalkeeper. And now I'm just, this chance is going too long. I think it's going to end up being ours. Jota, going to swing a ball in, going to find something, plays it back to Kese, Kese into Henderson, Henderson back to Robertson, into Jota. Jota turns and shoots and scores, and he is not offside. I don't see any reason why that will be ruled out, and I don't see any reason why we won't be getting all 3 points in this game. It's going to be awarded. It is awarded. It would have been very awkward if it wasn't awarded, but he looks so far on. Like, I was very surprised there was even a claim for VAR. Look, he's miles on. He's miles on. That's cruel to Jota. He's done a great job to come off the bench, score a goal, get us the win, and he's not even got the chance to celebrate straight away. He was delayed, and he scored again. What a super sub. 4-1 win. It now looks comfortable. It looks embarrassing for Chelsea, actually, when in reality, I wasn't certain we were going to win it for most of the game. So I'm chuffed with this performance in the end, with the scoreline and with the 3 points to keep us on top of the Premier League table. Very happy with the way we played. And now we can go simulate off camera some more of the transfer window and us potentially beating Tottenham Hotspur away from home. I would normally cover that game as well, but it is a Tottenham Hotspur side that is 19th in the Premier League right now. So it would be quite embarrassing if we lose it. So for that reason, I'd like to leave it off camera. We're ready to go against Manchester City, and as you can tell, by the points, by the games played, if you're good at memorising stuff and maths. We did manage to beat Tottenham Hotspur, but it was tight. It was tight. 2-1 win. Ended up scoring an 89th minute penalty and an 80th minute goal to get us the win, but it's a win nonetheless. It probably would have been a good game to cover in the episode. And now Tottenham have actually moved up into 15th place by getting a bit better in terms of form, so they might not get relegated. But we're focusing on the title right now, and this is the team that we're going with for a very strong 11. Unfortunately, Mbappe not fully match ready, so I'm reluctantly playing Jota out on the left-hand side, but at home, I back us against any team in the world, so it shouldn't be any different against this Manchester City side. Let's jump into it. We didn't make any transfer business since last time we saw each other as well, just for reference. I will be making some deals before the deadline day, so make sure you do tune into the next episode, which will be in 2 days, so that you don't miss what happens in there. Also, go check out the Salford save, as I've said 3 times in this episode already. Please check it out. It's going to be good. It's going to be a long save as well, so if you guys aren't watching it, it's going to be pretty depressing for me. Diego Jota into Robertson. Early chances for us. Back into Jota. He's off the bench and he's onto the starting lineup, and it's a not bad ball to start us off with. I will give him some credit there. He's created a good chance for Martinez in the middle, but it's well defended by the Manchester City boys, and now they could break away. I'm not expecting them to, though. Yeah, it's pass it back in the end of the highlight there. They're playing with the exact same formation as us, potentially very similar tactics. It'll be interesting to see who plays better and who is the better player, so I guess it's just going to come down to that. And with home advantage, I think that we should probably edge it in this one. Let's see what happens in this chance. Musiala looking for a ball into the mixer, finds Martinez, who scores his 24th goal of the season. He was so slow. Nah, I'm not even saying slow. He was terrible at the start of the year. He was horrific. Could not score a goal to save his life. And now he's banging them in for fun, left, right and centre. Left foot, right foot, header, scorpion kick. I don't think he scored a scorpion kick, but that one's karate chop type thingamajiggy, so it was pretty impressive, and it's going quite well for him right now up top. I'm not bringing Mane back into the lineup anytime soon, and that's not just because he's injured. And as things stand, we're 12 points above the team below us, and I think we've just won a penalty, and we're probably going to go 2-0 up, and we're probably going to win this game. It's looking very good for us right now. Manchester City are being dominated by a team that is dominating every single team. Mohamed Salah stepping up to take the penalty, scored in the last game at the penalty spot, and he does it again. Same corner, bit more power this time though, because the goalkeeper actually managed to get down to the same spot as where Salah had taken the penalty, but it was just enough to put it in behind him and put us 2-0 up on the day. I don't think we're going to let this slip now. We could even score another one here. We have not. Jota. Yeah, I regret not playing Mbappe. Very much so. 5 minutes to go in this half, and we've got one last chance. Jota, he's lost the ball again. I mean, Robertson picked it straight back up, and you know what? It could actually benefit us. Martinez scores. Oh my goodness, what a goal. What a ball over the top by Robertson. I mean, Martinez has done great to actually take it to the side of the goalkeeper, whatever he did, and just slot it in behind him to get us the goal. But you got to give a lot of credit to Robertson there with that vision and the ball, the execution, everything in there. I'm not even watching the finish because the finish isn't as interesting as the pull that got him into that position to begin with. And we're 3-0 up in the first half, done brilliantly. There's no way we're letting this one slip, and there is absolutely no way we are not going to be winning the league this year. I'm calling it right now. We've got 56 points. We're 12 points ahead of the team below us. There's only 17 games left to go. That is like half of a season. But if we keep going the way that we are, if I make a good signing in the transfer window, it's not going to slip. Absolutely no way. 20 minutes to go in this game. I should probably make a substitution just to try and keep people fresh. Musiala can come off because he has played a lot of football recently. So we're going to bring... Now we'll bring Curtis Jones on. He can play in that Mazzala role. And we'll bring Jota off and bring Mbappe on. Now, I'm going to give Mbappe a rest today. He's played well recently. I don't want to ruin his stats by bringing him on for the last couple of minutes here. He doesn't deserve that. He deserves a full appearance if he's going to be playing this game. We don't need him today. We'll give some youngsters a wee bit of first-team action, and we'll bring Virgil van Dijk off as well. Bring Kanate on for the last few minutes. Get a French partnership going on in that centre-back role. and there's no highlights going on in the second half. I don't mind it at all, though. I don't want to concede, though. I would like to keep a clean sheet, and thank you, Kanate, clearing it out. They've gotten it straight back, though. Fabian into Rodrigo. I would really like to keep a clean sheet, if that's possible. Fabian trying to find a ball in, and he's found Haaland. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't, unless he's come back from an offside position. No, he has not. They've scored, and it's ruined the clean sheet within the last, 20 seconds of the football match. That's just a lapse of concentration, but still a very good performance. Happy with it overall, and of course, still top of the Premier League table by a fair distance. Oh, ignore that. That's a spoiler. Spoilers going on. I don't even think you know who that player is, but we're clearly trying to sign some players, aren't we, boys and girls? But for now, we're ending this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like this video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe to the Wrexham FM YouTube channel if you are new around here. Check out the Salford save. That is the last time I'm going to say it. Please check it out. You'll enjoy it. Tell Rexo that you sent him. Oh, yeah. No, that's just too weird. Alright, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.